Welcome to another Hobby Hump with the Misfits. This is a special edition, and we're going to vote for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame live. How's it going, guys?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
Great.
I'm good. I'm good. What are you thinking about this Hall of Fame? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Lou.
Who do you think's a forerunner?
There's no Billy Wagner in these 10 candidates. They're all great Hall of Famers.
Oh, you don't like
There's
Billy
no
Wagner.
Harold Baines here.
Poor Harold Baines. Everybody's got to bring him up every time you talk about the Hall of Fame. Poor guy.
Shoot, I think Harold Baines is more of a Hall of Famer than Edgar Martinez. I said it.
I said it.
You're going to have no friends in the Pacific Northwest, my friend.
There's no one
Now
out
everybody
there.
here voted, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
All right,
Dan
this is
has
going to be our official Misfits ballot.
I haven't
And-
voted yet, but it's gonna come out soon.
Okay.
Oh,
We
wait.
had
James
yours,
is last again? Shock.
What'd you say?
James is always last,
I know. At least he's here. That's
but
more
he's
than we can
first.
say
But
about
he's
Bob.
first in our hearts.
So if anybody's thinking we're not qualified for this, we checked it after we did the voting, and we do qualify. I think January 4th.
We snuck in.
We just
right
barely
before
made it, right?
Chilling in Orlando. Yeah, we put all this work into it. Then we were like, shit, are we even eligible? How we roll.
So we get one. This is 6 people, 1 vote.
Yeah.
Right.
Channel.
Our channel gets a vote.
Right.
Everybody voted, and then we did the majority of the ones that won out.
Well, what we did, we totaled it up. And there was actually, between the 6 of us, 25 different channels that we voted for. And then the top 10, we actually had 2 unanimous. I'm not going to say who they are, but that all 6 of us voted for. So that was pretty
Only
cool.
2.
Huh?
Only 2.
Only 2. One guy, 5 of us voted for.
All right. Well, you know what? That's a true democracy right there.
Someone pulled the Ichiro vote, didn't vote for that person.
No way.
I like that.
We have
Misfit
anyone
minds.
watching? I can't see the chat.
So, all right. Well, Dawn
We
is
have
going to.
Hitman and Peter B in there, and also Orlando's in the chat right now.
All
And
right.
also
we have-
Dan.
welcome,
we
Dan.
have
guys.
almost-
10 that get in the chat, that's who we're voting for.
Yeah, the first 10.
We have almost as many people in the chat as we have, like, actually here on the maybe.
Jericho's in there in the chat.
All right.
He's an OG.
Hmm.
How many people we have in the
Hank
chat?
Greenberg collector. And Johnny Bench collector.
Nice. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining.
Hey, what
So
would
do
be?
we want to
what-
talk about something and wait for more people before we cast this vote?
Yeah,
I
I'll
think
bring
so.
something up. What about just a question about Johnny Bench? What rare, like, if you were going to get a rarer Johnny Bench card, what would you look for? Because, like, I'm kind of done my Johnny Bench run, and I'm kind of looking for something else because I like him a lot, and I think he's one of the top 3 catchers of all time, if not the best. What would you guys suggest looking for?
I'll tell you, somebody just mentioned that he has a cons card. Now, I've never known that. I've never seen one. Can anybody confirm that?
Let's look.
Because if he does, that would probably be a rookie card.
Orlando's happy to see my dog.
We have an expert in the chat that does collect Johnny Bench. Hopefully,
Yeah, I just looked it up. 1968, John.
There you go. A rookie cons. That's got to
Cons,
be.
68 cons.
Yeah,
That's got to be probably
pretty
his
cool.
hottest. I would imagine hottest card.
Is he part of that 69 super set, the 3D?
I don't know. I
No,
don't know if
he
you
isn't.
guys, someone can pull it up on their phone. I'm on it.
There's only 2. There are only 2 Hall of Famers in that set, James. Clemente and Tony Perez.
Okay.
There are some other good players like Rusty Staub and Boog Powell, but those are the only 2 Hall of Famers.
You looking it up, Rick?
No, I'm just looking at the chat to see if somebody.
Someone have their phone that just Google it. It's on
I put
PS3's
it-
website that they can hold.
Yeah,
it
it's
up.
crazy. I've never known about or ever seen one of those cons, and I'm a
It's
cons
It's
collector.
a cool action shot. He's like taking his mask off. It's really
Yeah, now I want it.
Nice.
It's sharp.
I had a friend who
I don't know how to pull it up.
he does Venezuelans and like Opechies, and I did a video recently, and he got a '69 Opechi autographed by Bench at the
Nice.
National. Like this guy had on my video with this is a Clemente with that cherry back, and he had a Venezuelan Bench rookie as well. Oh yeah, that's nice.
It looks good with the yellow and the red.
Yeah,
There it is.
sweet.
Sweet.
That is awesome.
That's really bright.
That's pretty funny. None of us knew that existed.
I had no idea.
I mean, there aren't too many cards, especially from that era,
That's a
I don't
PSA
know about.
8.
but I did not know about that one. It must be
That's pretty
scarce.
Scott's in the chat. Sammy Thunder's in the chat.
Sky.
Sammy Thunder.
Mr. Livestream, Sammy Thunder.
Mr.
Card Show.
They've taken that moniker away from me.
So James, how was the Dallas show that you recently did?
It was real good. It was real good. I did one recently also, the Conroe show. And then this weekend, I'm doing the TriStar show in Houston. But the
That's
Dallas, go ahead.
How big is that?
The TriStar is fairly big. They got a lot of good signees, Cal Ripken Jr., Emmett Smith, like a lot of names. Even Billy Wagner jumped on late. He's all a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, his price just went up, man.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's no longer charging $40. He's charging like $150 now.
You know what I discovered? I had stopped, taking a break in my collecting in like the beginning of '92, and his rookie cards are in '93. So I discovered I never got his rookie card because I have like everybody's, and I never realized I didn't have his rookie card. But I didn't watch much baseball back then, and I didn't really know. I know of him, but I didn't know him well, so I never picked him up.
He has an SP version that I have, like the Derek Jeter one.
yeah. Is that a rookie for him?
Uh-huh.
Not, the 94 Bowman's considered his rookie.
Wait, he doesn't have a rookie card in that set, does he?
Yeah,
I have that set.
The 93.
the
How did
90,
they
SP?
decide that, Lou, when he's got like 5 or 6?
it's an upper deck one because I have it. It's either the SP or it's one of the upper deck sets, like an extension
Yeah,
set.
SP Prospects. That's what it was.
SP Prospects.
Yeah, but I think it was 94. I don't think it was the 93 like Jeter's.
It was, I think, the same year that A-Rod came out. What year was that?
94.
Oh, so it's 94. Sorry.
Oh,
I
okay.
corrected.
Yeah, and of course, I don't want to pick one up right after he gets into the Hall of Fame. I'm not going to be
Right.
that stupid.
Yeah, wait a few months.
Another month or two, they'll be right back down to where they
He's a
were.
reliever, borderline. It'll be cheap.
Adams.
Yeah, it's like that Ted Simmons went through the roof, and then it pulled way back.
That happens all the time, though.
Yeah,
But his
yeah,
71 is a Black Beauty. Those carry a premium anyways with the 71s.
Mhm.
Are we ready to do our vote?
Yeah.
Sure. So do we
Dante-
want to start with everyone says in no particular order. I think we should go for like our favorite first, their least favorite. Stir it up a little bit.
How we doing?
we don't have a
The
favorite.
one that Lou's daughter picked.
Right.
We were throwing darts.
All
Wait.
right.
Wait. But I guess do the two unanimous ones.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the easy ones.
The first one is Dylan Double D Vintage.
With the first,
We had to talk about Dylan.
Yeah, absolutely.
That guy's just a jerk.
And he's short.
we want to talk about how he stripped naked and jumped in the jacuzzi. That's what we're going to talk about.
No, I'm trying to forget that.
Yeah, I tried to block that out of my memory.
We need a Dylan in the community so I could say I'm taller than someone.
That's why he
I'm
voted
sitting there on
for him.
that porch enjoying a nice cigar, and I look up, and there's his bare ass jumping into the hot tub. Like,
I know he just
wow.
dropped trowel. Like none of us were expecting it.
Oh,
he's probably on his surfboard right now while we're freezing our asses off. He's on.
I remember when I subscribed to Dylan, Lou Rock reached out to me and he's like, "You got to check out this channel." He's like a mini you.
Yeah.
He loves baseball cards,
Yeah, he
and I
does.
checked him out and subscribed.
I still haven't watched the full video of his yet. Got to fast forward to see the cards.
Why you don't have an hour and a half of free time?
No, I'm not retired like you, John.
Orlando, you got to bring up Orlando's
Centering
censoring.
Centering snob.
Centering snob.
with every Hall of Famer though, if you have something that you're remembered by, like anytime I see anything not centered, I'm like, not Dylan approved.
Right.
I know that's what he's known for. I mean, and it's so funny because now when people show cards, they always talk about the centering.
Yeah.
Dude, I loved Rick when you did your vote. And you showed the off-centered card for Dylan. That was great.
Yeah, a miscut or off-centered card.
Yeah.
I wish I had a recorder or used my phone to when George and Dylan were talking for an hour outside in the backyard there at the Misfits house. Man, that was a classic discussion.
I consider myself kind of a centering. I'm sorry, John. I consider myself kind of I'm really focused on centering myself and always have been. And you can see it in my videos and my cards. And man, Dylan and I were going at it, and I was finding myself like saying to him, like, centering just isn't that important. The higher grade is more important. And he's like, I'd rather have a 4 or a 4.5 that's centered than your 6.5. The Don just sold you the 6.5, and the Clemente you sold me that's a 4.5 is just as nice and nicer because it's centered. And I'm like, I'm never gonna win. I need to get another drink.
You guys were going at it pretty good.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Yeah, you're just like John. You're about the slab and not the card.
Collect plastic, man.
Right.
Yeah, George collects plastic.
Yeah, what I love about Dylan is he came on in the beginning talking about his vintage cards, when he first came out. But now he's like talking about the rare parallels and the other 50s.
Dude, put Sammy Thunder's chat up.
What, Jake and Dylan still back to back, or the other one?
No, post it. Like,
I remember hearing a story that Dylan was talking to Adam in this one. Dylan didn't realize Adam fell asleep.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That is rough.
He didn't realize that Adam what?
Fell
asleep. And he just kept talking to him.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Before we just kept going.
That
Dylan's just great though. His energy's infectious. He had me rolling. He's like, bruh, there was only 2 centered cards at the National, and I got both of them.
Yeah,
only 2 cards.
I remember him saying that.
I'm like, come with me. I'll find more than that right now.
Like, I got
and I'd find perfectly centered cards. He'd be like, that's not centered. That's not centered. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I had like vintage cards I was selling at the house. Some of them were like centered like 52-48. And he's like, it's not centered. I'm like, are you like a walking centering tool? Like, are you a spectrometer? I was going like,
centered, bro. Not centered, bro.
Only 2 centered cards at the whole National.
Oh,
I got both of them.
We got them both.
Well,
He's at the National.
This is fun. This is more like a roast.
Thongs, man. Flip-flops.
That's what it is. A misfit roasting about
misfit roast.
We just created it. The misfit.
You got one has to vote for you. Actually.
You have to sit through our insults in order for us to vote for you.
Are we done with him? Next one, or we still got some more stuff to rip on Dylan?
We're going to be on here for a long time. We can always roast him out in the past. We can.
Okay.
We can go back
all night.
So the second unanimous vote, a collector's dream.
Orlando.
We're gonna need a part 2 for this one.
We might have to walk around our town. Everybody pick up your phones. Let's walk around in honor of Orlando.
Looking at ducks and geese.
And gators and
Remember that time Orlando told Rick he should change his channel name?
yeah.
I don't remember that one.
I woke up a Saturday morning, a 3-hour difference, so it's like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning on a weekend. and Orlando's going off on he's telling me I should change my channel name. And I'm blaming John. I text John. John,
It
you
was my
started
fault.
this darn thing, man.
But I remember Orlando being so shy and quiet, and he's almost like a big brother to everybody. But that's how you know you're comfortable when he's telling you, you know what, bruh, change your channel name.
Yeah, right.
Were you already in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
this was just a few months ago.
Yeah, 3 months ago.
Rick fell asleep.
When John,
When
when I was looking at the chat, when John was going off about the misfit, but the the oddball, the term oddball, and so everyone kind of latched onto that. And
So it's like
I didn't mean any offense to you, Rick.
I see you listen to him, Rick.
so it's like you've had your channel now for like 6 years. It's like, hey, it's time to change, Rick.
yeah.
Hey, other people.
Didn't you
change
guys
their
get
channel name.
in the same year, the same class?
Who?
Me and Luke.
Out of this, well, I know I didn't because you guys were already in. I mean, last year I got in. It was nice. I didn't have to carry your bags anymore. And I didn't have to get hazed. All that shit.
Change tires.
Right. I did have to. That's right, James.
You were Ubering John everywhere.
I think everyone got in a different year, right?
Well, Lou, did you and James get in the same year?
Yep, with Reindeer 2023. Reindeer, myself, James,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bigger Jim,
Brad.
and Brad.
So you were part of the 5. Were you 5, George, or 10?
I was 5. It was 2022, I think, and
First year.
it was Bart's Cards, New York Yanks fan 7, or he makes fun of me when I call him New York Yanks fan 7. But who else?
Was it Legend?
Dave got in.
I think Jake
Midlife
got it, no?
Card Crisis. Jake got in.
TJ Maxx?
No, he got in with me.
Oh,
Picker
I
Jim
got- that
voted
was the
for
fun.
him again.
I
this year,
remember
though.
that. I'm trying to think of who else got in that year.
That was Jake.
Oh,
Yanks,
Picker Jim, right? Yeah.
you know, came in with us, me and James.
Picker Jim should be in
Oh.
for another Hall of Fame, a Jack Daniels Hall of Fame.
I don't know. I can't keep them straight
4
anymore.
a.m.
I got in, I think,
4 a.m.
2020. I think
I thought-
2020.
John, I thought Picker Jim and you were like doing like cage fighting on the patio. You were in your white suit and he was trying to grab you and take you down. I mean, it was like watching like Khabib trying to take down McGregor. It was serious.
It was a gray suit, but yes, he was
Okay.
giving me titty
A gray
twisters
suit.
and trying to. He wouldn't
It
leave
was
me
great
alone.
after Jim slammed him to the ground.
Yeah.
Screaming, you can sleep when you're dead. Like,
John's sleeping on the couch and upstairs. Jim's
He's
throwing
screaming at me
M&Ms
while
at
I'm
him.
trying to sleep, standing over me screaming.
Then the firewood he put in the fire. We had a fire that was about 10 feet high, and frickin' Fisher Bike's trying to jump over it.
Yeah, that was classic. We should have had that on video.
No.
Hey James, do you
Stooks
have
wants
a,
to know where Bob is. We don't know Stooks. He's MIA.
hey,
Bob's MIA.
All right, it's hard ripping on Orlando. We didn't do a very good job. There's nothing to
I
rip
know.
on him
He's
about.
too nice of a guy, man.
I know.
I
What the hell?
remember when I met him. Lou introduced me to him at Filmington and Silver Jackify's party in Atlantic City, and he came up and Lou took me over to meet him. So I'll always remember where I first met him,
It's like your first date.
like our first date
Yep.
before we did away with the term oddball.
That's really offensive, Rick. It's really offensive.
I tell you. And I think now everyone, you know what? I always see it everywhere. Everything's oddball now. So I think it caught on for most people.
Well, I remember when we were at the New Jersey National, Atlantic City, the original Misfit house, and you and I were walking along the first day of the National, and we came by Prestige Collectibles,
Oh yeah.
and they're like, I hear in the corner of my ear, I hear Diamond Yard, oddball, Diamond Yard, oddball. It was
I got a story about him later.
it was Prestige, and they were great, but
Prestige
that?
International.
yeah, Robert and Phil.
Yeah. Great dude. Great guy,
we
man.
got Jake in the channel. Jake's in the channel. We got 2 unanimous votes so far. We'll put it.
So the next guy got 5
Jake,
out
you
of 6.
Jake, you writing these down?
Yeah, he
Jake
wants,
is imploring that I make a video already.
he wants you to just give your 10 at the end.
Can I do it right now?
Probably.
Nah, you'll just confuse them. You just confuse.
Yeah.
You can't
So,
piggyback on us.
The next guy
Wait,
got
you
5
know,
out of 6.
Orlando.
No one cares.
What's the third one, Don?
He got 5 out of 6. So one of you guys pulled an Ichiro on him. Not sure which one.
I'll tell
But
you.
talk about nice guys. This is another nice guy. So number 3, guy can look eye to eye. Sammy Thunder.
Oh,
Sammy
I
Thunder,
voted-
baby.
I
Mr.
voted-
Mr. Livestream.
Thundercat. Oh,
He is Mr.
Mis-
Live
Mr.
Stream.
Card
Take
Show.
that from me.
Mr.
All right, let's bust
Ray,
Sammy. Let's
Mr.
bust Sammy's chops.
But Sammy, he bumped me out of the
Another nice guy.
collectors. I don't know what else to
Wait,
say.
yeah, you got replaced, bro.
He what?
Sammy kicked me out. Said good riddance.
Evicted.
Yeah,
I
James
know.
didn't hit the height
Oh,
requirement.
that's
Sammy-
right.
Sa-
You did get booted from the 4 collectors. I forgot about
I
that.
didn't have enough facial hair.
Or
That's
height.
what it was.
Sammy's the only guy that can get away with showing the same card in 7 straight videos.
He just holds it in different angles.
Hey, for the record,
Maybe
I
again.
did not Ichiro you, Sammy. Somebody else, one of these other 5 guys did.
I voted for you.
He's already saw my video, so he knows I voted for him.
Sammy's my man. He knows I voted for him.
Which is
Right, Rick.
Heck no, man. I'm Maze and Maddie Collector. You got to
Oh,
vote
that's
for those
true.
guys.
It was probably James.
no, it
Way to go,
wasn't.
James.
George is real quiet though.
It's so hard, man. It was so hard. And I'm looking and I'm like, man, I love Sam. I
You know what?
voted for certain guys over the years. and
John, put
some of
George
them
on
didn't get
the
it.
one screen.
All right,
George up
we
there.
can't. We
Yeah,
can't.
throw
We
George
can't.
up
We,
there.
listen, we can't be diming people out on here.
Well, George dived himself out. You know what? You're not getting an invite to one of his 20 live streams. That's it.
That's
He's gonna change his name to Diamond.
Sammy's on every night.
no. Sammy and I hung out at the house. He's a great guy and he's super knowledgeable. And he picked up that Bob Gibson from you, James, right?
Did he?
Or did he sell you the Bob Gibson?
I bought it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I bought it and it sold like within an hour.
Oh,
I mean,
Put Orlando's.
Sammy knows his cards, man.
yeah.
no, Bob about PSA.
Sammy's always researching something.
Yeah,
Sammy's got
that's what I
that
like.
freaking Coca-Cola and that hired root beer. Those are
I'll send him a
Unbelievable.
picture of a card I got, and he'll go, "Who issued that? What company was that? What year was that?" You know, he wants to know every detail. Inquisitive mind.
Yeah, he's super analytical guy. Very
Wait, but-
smart.
So Sammy is what, the show guy, Tom Seaver, Nolan Ryan, Willie Mays guy,
yep.
and what?
Mathewson.
And Gracie
Jesse Mathewson.
Robbie. A lot of lives.
He's as tall as George and I.
Yeah.
So he fits that
Oh, I think he's taller than me. And he
He's
must
tall-
be 6'6".
He might be taller than me. I don't know.
I don't know if he's as tall as like Iconic Al, but he's tall.
He's a great host when you're in New York City.
Hey, or George, Orlando said it's so I can't talk. It's so hard, George says.
Now,
So like
We're
the
like third
quietest guy says that's
Yes. Put it.
George
Put it on
hasn't
the
said that
screen,
in at
it'll be
least
good.
10 years.
maybe 5.
Ichiro.
You vote for Orlando and he comes out of his shell.
Oh,
Kind of like Rick doing the FU videos.
Who's number 4?
All right. So speaking of Robert, Prestige Collectibles, he actually introduced me to this guy. I was standing right next to him. And he's like, Don. And I'm looking around like, I don't know you. But like you said, he knows our channels. So he introduced me to Big Scott 35.
Big Scott.
Nice. Big
We
Scott.
voted for too many nice guys. This is like
I know he's a really nice guy.
I know.
What the hell? We need some assholes on here. Well, the next guy's
Well,
an
Big
asshole.
Scott, you know, he's a workhorse every Sunday night. And I like him because he's he's just a down-to-earth collector.
Yeah.
Doesn't get wrapped up in those numbers.
Nope.
I like it that he counter programs against Bowman 53. You know what? I don't care
He
if
was
you're
there
doing it on
first,
Sunday.
too,
I
man.
want this. This is my time slot.
I was here first.
He was.
Yeah, it's fun to tune in and hear what he has to say.
Oh yeah.
He's like a big teddy bear.
Exactly.
And he
Exactly.
had the best live with his friend falling asleep on him.
Yeah.
That was epic.
That's the
was
second falling asleep story, man. We're old.
The only time I tune him out when he starts talking about Star Wars, I'm out.
Yeah.
But everything else is awesome.
yeah,
You got
wrestling.
Gary Carter and the Mets.
I sent Rick
Clemente, like Clemente.
He
Huh?
loves wrestling.
I sent
Wrestling,
Rick a
yeah.
Mary Gamble video today. I'm like, Rick, you need to get up in the morning, take your Metamucil, take a couple peas, and put on your makeup and make videos. That's how you get the views.
Yeah, she's blowing up. She's popped up in my feed like the last 2 days. And she admits, she's like, I've been in the hobby for a year and I was doing comps on the Bowman and I overpaid because I was confident as a chrome and not the base.
Yeah, that dealer was he should have told her.
So if
she was
she's,
substantially over.
but she's not going to go and make a channel and start a market mover and then start a shop and try to give everybody advice on how.
No. I actually enjoy
for a year.
her
Is
stuff.
she?
It's something different and she's pretty to look at. So
I think I enjoy her stuff. I don't need to see the makeup putting on, but she does a little, vlog where she walks around New York City. I think I love New York City. I think that's why I like it so much.
yeah, that's why you watch it.
I think it's entertaining. I think she does a good job.
Oh, me too. She's great.
Next.
I was daydreaming. I don't know who the hell we're talking about.
So she
All right,
just
Big Scott
replaced Scott, or
35's
what?
on the board. Who's
She
next?
does not get our vote. She's not getting a vote.
All right. The next 6 guys didn't vote for me last year, so I'm done. I'm just kidding. Number 5, Hitman 23.
Hitman 23.
Hitman.
This
Hey, I got
Oh, Mike's on the board.
We got to take it easy on him.
Automatic.
He just suffered a tough loss.
I gotta do that for Hitman. Little Donnie baseball.
There you go.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, the Commander's lost. He's probably still grieving.
I was wondering what you were talking about. Okay, got it.
Redskins.
He's a Skins fan.
Yeah.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Oh, sorry.
I remember
Yeah.
the first time I met him too, at visiting you, Lou, when you took me to my first Tampa show.
I bring people
Collecticon.
together. I bring people together.
You do that. You're definitely a people bringer together.
People bring her together. There you go.
A people bringer togetherer.
I've been called worse. I'll take that.
Hitman
He's
said
another
he's not
nice
grieving.
guy.
He's got lots of hope.
Another nice guy. There's
Yeah,
all
great
these
guy.
Nice guys, man.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
I gotta ask you a question. Now that you mentioned the loss with the Chiefs, is the fix in with the referees? Is it
Yeah,
real?
bro.
I mean, they've been talking about this for a few years, and it's you used to feel that way with the Patriots because they'd call it totally different way for other teams.
It's
They'd
just
interpret the
so
rule differently or something. I don't know, man. I don't
Saquon
know.
needs 250. They just need to bleed the clock, run the rock, because it's just so blatant. I mean, they called it that catch that wasn't a catch. Oh my god!
Oh, that was bad. It bounced
That
off
was
the
so
ground.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then the
The interception you're talking about?
the hits on Pat Mahomes. It's like, come on, man, just come on. But the
That
thing with
interception, though,
football,
it bounced off the ground, man.
I know it was bad, but they have a
And they
franchise
reviewed it. That's the thing that blew my mind. They
And the
reviewed
first
that.
down for Josh Allen too.
Yeah.
But Hitman's good, man. He's got Jaden Daniels. That's to have a franchise quarterback
Yeah.
early.
He's a good young quarterback.
He's good, man. He's good.
He is
accurate.
accurate.
In the hobby, everybody wants these young guys to win a Super Bowl their rookie season, but it doesn't really work that way. So
Yeah.
I think he's going to be good.
There's only a couple. What, Big Ben? Tom,
No, he did not win. He lost in the championship to the Patriots his rookie season. He won his second year.
the second year.
The only quarterback I know of that went to the Super Bowl his rookie year. There were two.
Did Brock Purdy do it?
Did Dan Marino do it?
No, second year for Marino.
Second year, but he lost.
And never went back.
Colin Kaepernick did it, and he lost.
Was it Kaepernick?
Yeah, because you remember he was running all over everything. He set the rookie quarterback rushing
When,
mark.
when Brady came in, was he? I know he filled in for Bledsoe, but was that his second year?
Yeah, it was 2001. He came up in 2000.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was ironic that in 2001 the Patriots won the Super Bowl. You know,
Yeah, and guess who?
9/11
Guess who
year,
he beat when he filled in for Bledsoe?
Rich Gannon.
The Steelers.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, they're good.
Let's talk Tomlin.
Yeah, something never.
Oh,
Let's not. Let's move on. Who's next?
Wait, hold on. John, take off the comment. Make us a little bit more bigger.
Big.
A little bit more bigger. Oh God, I got to find the comment.
we're like English majors here.
There you go.
What was that? What?
What number are we on? 6.
Make us more bigger. Yeah, I hope the English teachers are listening. Their ears are probably ringing.
We're killing it tonight.
No, big.
All right, number 6. Brandon's baseball cards.
Played in the Super Bowl.
Brandon's baseball cards.
Oh, I love Brandon. That's my guy.
I'll tell you what. There's nothing like a Brandon rant.
Salute to Brandon.
Brandon.
he does
Brandon.
really talk a lot of unopened material of all different types. It's like kind of lacking, on YouTube.
Yeah, it's unique, and he has such a passion for it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not just like wax packs, it's cellos, it's rack packs, it's how the stuff was produced. I mean, it's just like when I first saw him, I was like, man, this is different. And I was having a conversation with somebody today about when I first got on YouTube, not doing when I watched it, like 2015. You could go to the end of YouTube on vintage cards. Like, you know what I mean? And then like it would be like I'd be waiting for people to do more videos. And my wife's like, you should do some videos. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. So, but then like with Brandon, when he came on, I'm like, oh my God, there's somebody finally doing like unopened material.
And dude, when someone opens a vintage pack, he's seriously hurt. He's like in mourning for like weeks.
Yeah,
It's
he
like-
had some great pack, and I commented, I said, crack that baby open. He's like, no.
It's
I've
like
never-
killing
have you guys met
endangered
him?
species.
I've never met him. Have you? Any of you guys?
Not in
Did I
person,
do it?
no.
Did I do it for Brandon?
There you go.
With the Bo Jackson.
Open a pack for Brandon. That's the ultimate roast.
Is that 88 tops, 86 tops?
Ooh.
Steve Carlton on there, Don. Steve Carlton.
He's running around his house right now
He's
throwing
a-
pillows.
Yeah. This is for you, Brandon. Let's go. I love the gum pokes. Like he does teach us. Like I said, it's a niche within a niche. And every time I watch anything aside from a rant, I'm learning something.
So wait, who are the niche guys on YouTube? We got Brandon, we got Victor, the rookie card specialist.
Oh yeah.
What's another niche channel?
That's a good question.
Well, you got a few TTMers. That's
Yeah.
kind of neat.
Aaron Davis with bat knob cards.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a big relic niche.
yeah, for sure.
Oh man, yeah. Best bat.
You got some of
knob.
the autograph guys like Bill.
Oh, you got
Hall of
player
Fame collector, and the guy from Michigan. Like, I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Yeah, Frank.
Is
Frank.
our Rick a niche guy with the oddball cards? Is that a niche?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he only does Ruth, so he has to change that name.
It's a niche with the dumbest name.
I'm worried. Did Sammy have George knocked off? Oh, no, he's back. Okay. I'm worried there.
Rick wins with the dumbest name.
Look at Orlando roasting.
Oh, Orlando's bringing the heat. Put Orlando's up.
Orlando's
You gotta put that
killing
one on,
me.
Jay.
Orlando, I'm taking your vote off. Forget it.
He's no longer watching it.
He should be the 7th member.
His
I
channel
need
is
to put my
memory.
glasses on. I can't read.
Dude, the gloves are off, man. Orlando's like, listen, I'm getting my badge. I'm going to get my patch, and I'm just going to start talking shit.
Yeah,
Everyone
he's like, I'm
knows.
done being nice.
Nice guy for Orlando.
He's got enough
That
votes
is
now.
true, though.
He's in.
James got into the Hall of Fame and quit making videos.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie? There ain't no lie.
Oh my gosh. Hey, I'm gonna
Jesus,
put up
so
a video tomorrow. I'm gonna do the votes. That's my video for the month.
Hey, this is a safe place. Even Orlando knows that. You can talk shit all you want.
Let's get through these votes because at the end, Rick's going to do a lesson on how to flip.
Wow, he doubled it up. He put I'm the Banes of YouTube Hall of Fame. Orlando, what have I done to you, buddy?
Fire, bro.
Orlando.
Fire. If I
Wow.
could vote twice, I'll vote
my
twice.
gosh.
I think
Yo.
You're getting scolded by our uncle.
someone hijacked his channel. I don't think that's really Orlando.
Yeah, it might not be.
Yeah.
That's
I think
did
it's Paul
the roast
Lewis.
Bot.
The
I
roast
think
got
that's
flipped.
Mookie Chilson.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow,
he's gonna
Petty's
do a
gonna-
video tomorrow that Mike Petty got his password, was commenting the whole time.
That's great.
Oh,
All right, number 7. Eddie, Cardboard Chaos.
Love it.
Eddie's Cardboard Chaos.
Hello.
There's a TTM.
everybody.
yeah. We don't collect cards, we collect friends.
That's not what he says.
Or slaps.
We
He
don't
says
count.
we don't
We don't
count subs. We
subscribers.
count.
You know, I know. I'm just
All right, you got to
little
get it right.
twist on it.
You
Come
gotta get it
on.
right, bro.
A very, very nice dude too.
With,
Like Eddie, despite the fact he's a Seahawks fan.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like the
all-
all
that's
nice
kind of
team
him.
here, man.
I got
I
to
wanna
walk the
roast
national with him last year, a little bit. When we first arrived, me and Lou got there early.
Yeah, I think he came up to me at the New Jersey National, and he
Let-
came first guy to come up to me and just like started talking to me, gave me some cards, gave me a gift, and then bought me a drink. And I'm
Wow.
like, Eddie, you're the man.
Yeah.
Eddie
wouldn't
didn't
have
buy
done that
me a
to you.
drink. Wait, let me take my vote back.
He didn't buy me one either.
He's got to buy 6
Or me.
drinks. That's what he has to do. 6 drinks.
I gotta back up for the English teachers on here. Lou and I got there early.
Oh,
I said that
no.
wrong.
Isn't Eddie a teacher?
Yes, he is.
I think third grade.
Eddie, do you teach English? We need some help.
Wait, but make the screen bigger. Make it bigger.
We don't read good.
No, we want to
No,
leave
he-
that James thing up there.
We need an
Yeah.
education.
Yo, Harold.
But
relax.
you know what? The Harold Baines one might be better to leave up there.
Yeah, I like the Harold. Band.
Where's the Harold Baines one?
No,
Can
keep
anybody
on-
else do this?
There you go.
Harold Baines James.
917 with the timestamp. That's why I gave him a wrench.
You think I could see that?
It's above Sammy Thunder, Hitman.
This is so bad.
It is this live podcast. These guys. Who are these guys?
That's the problem.
Running
Putting the
this
6
thing.
of us together. This
These
is
guys
like the
running
live
this thing.
version of our text
You're
chat
like-
every day.
You want
No,
to
I didn't want to do it, but James had to make his girlfriend happy and go to dinner.
guys? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna roast myself. I had to give in. I got cheaters.
What?
Hey, nothing wrong with those.
You're
Hey,
too
put 'em
young
up.
for that, bro. You're too young for that.
It's
Says
two
the
of
guy
my
that wears
friends.
glasses.
It's like overnight. I thought it was gonna be a gradual, and I've been refusing for honestly 2 months. And my wife bought these for me. She
Dude, I'll tell you what. Somebody told me this when I started to need them, and they were 100% correct.
Yeah.
Get yourself at least 5 to 10 of them and put them in every room in the house because you'll be reaching for them.
got me too.
7-pack on Amazon. I buy a box of 7 all the time.
They-
This sounds like a business we should get into.
I know.
Yeah.
What do you got in that orange juice there, George?
I don't know. It might be a little bit of
Screwdriver.
Vitali Premium 4 times natural. Anyway, whatever. So anyway, who's next?
Well, we got John New recruiting. James.
8. Adam, Splendid Sports.
Adam Splendid Sports,
What is this, number 8?
the smartest guy on YouTube.
Yes, the 3 and 3.
Selling
he
all
used
his
to make- he used to help this
high
guy
grade
make
cards.
like a magazine article that I haven't seen forever. I think Rick brought that up in his video.
Yeah, what's going on with that, John, man?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
Slacker.
Well, I mean, Adam was, he's busy. I didn't want to bother him. He was going through, he's busy. He's going to be moving.
He set up the YouTube Hall of Fame website.
That was a couple years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what he does, man.
You were on there, right, Don, the 3 and 3? I'm sure a couple of you guys were on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good show. And he's done a lot.
Fantastic. The 3 and 3 was unbelievable.
It's a great
we just
show.
had him on with John and I on Two Guys One Hobby last Sunday. So it was awesome.
Adam's he's a smart dude. I always enjoy his angle and his take on things. And I love to watch him sell off his higher grade cards for a lot of money and buy them back for pennies on the dollar in lower grade. It's one of my favorite things to watch.
He blew up quick like Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah. They came up together.
Yeah.
And Orlando. Sammy, all these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 and Sammy Thunder too. He blew up quick too.
Sammy's been, I think he's been around 4 years.
Who?
Sammy?
Sammy blew
Well,
up.
he's on here. How long you been on, Sammy?
Sammy blew up quick when he bumped me out of the 4 collectors. That's when he exploded.
You're lucky you got
Yeah.
bumped out of there. You're
You
about
got
to get
fired,
bumped out of
bro.
the Misfits for doing
Well,
that.
so James, did they fire you and then go hire Sammy, or did they fire you because of Sammy?
No, Sammy started doing. He was like the 5th member. Like that DH that was in the National League, kinda, sorta, before they implemented the DH. And then when they saw he worked better with the 4 collectors, they had that talk with me and said, listen, buddy, we're going to send you down to the minors. You're going to be a misfit, the Misfit channel.
Whoa, you're calling
The
them
minor
Misfits
league.
the minors.
Now we're the minors.
That's
All
what
right,
happened.
Hey,
I
Sammy
thought
hey,
got
we
brought
were
up.
roasting other people. Golly, we're getting it hit. We're getting hit.
yeah, despite how it sounds, James, I know you don't have sour grapes or anything.
Nah, listen, they're better off because Sammy has a lot more time and energy to put into that, and he's a great guy. So
Did you get a severance?
not even a severance. It was like
Nope.
a bus ride, not even a
Not
plane.
even a card?
Nothing.
the
Do
Do they
bus.
have like uniforms and stuff now? You missed out on everything.
No, we
Wow.
look like a bunch of plumbers, man. It's real bad.
Capito
I
got
know,
dirty after
when they
420.
did that opening and they replaced you with Sammy, it was a little, I'm happy for Sammy, but I was a little sad not to see you up there.
I think John's on more than the actual 4 collectors.
And yeah, no shit. Him and Chris from Missouri.
You see,
I used to be on a lot.
Sammy's
every
roasting
day.
me now. I got a voucher to Red Lobster. Oh my god!
I used to joke around that I was the 5th collector.
Shoot, you know who's the 5th?
You are.
Dan is the 5th collector. He's hosting like every other week.
Yeah, he's getting ready to replace Sammy now.
I
That's
think so.
how
Who's
Sammy.
that
That's
with?
what Sammy did to replace James.
Dan.
Yeah, he's getting in there.
Dan,
I'd watch out, Sammy.
he's been hosting a lot of those shows. Dan,
Yeah.
Sammy's next.
The hatchet.
They're replacing Hall of Famers. Pepino's next.
Yeah, it's the hush puppy hatchet.
Who's next?
Oh man, this guy doesn't get enough love. Little
Was it
Japanese action with JP Wisco.
JP on the other
Tony.
side of the world.
Somebody wake him up.
We need somebody in from Asia.
We need a Sopranos imitation.
Wait,
Yes.
who's got a Japanese card? Somebody's got to throw up an Ichiro,
All right, here you go. You want one?
a
There we
BBL.
go.
Are you ready? You're ready, James. You saw this, right? I told
Yes,
you about
sir.
it.
I saw it.
You showed it on your last video, homie.
Who's ready? Yeah, not everybody watches my videos,
No,
Lou, believe it or
no,
not.
Lou, we're probably the only ones that watched it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know George was still on YouTube.
Yeah, well, here, blow this bad boy up.
There you
John,
go.
blow me up.
How do I do this?
Blow me
Blow
up,
me up.
baby. I'm saying it. Orlando, that's for you, brother.
Oh
He can't
man,
see the button, bro.
Yeah, nah.
I can't
I
see
know,
them.
dude.
He's gonna knock us
what?
off.
I'm on my phone.
There
There we go. I got you.
Tilt it backwards to get rid of the glare.
Ichiro, Blue Wave.
We're like that
Wow.
one movie. We're like that one movie where all the old
There you
guys
go.
go to Vegas.
There's your Japanese card.
That's it.
That's pretty sweet.
John, this is an old slab. It's a 0 cert number, so it's trash.
Oh yeah, it's absolute junk.
Jim Mint 10, baby.
Look at how young this dude looks.
Crack it out of there. It's worth more raw.
That's true. I give it to Jake. Jake, take this Ichiro and put it in your binder.
I'll take it. Yeah.
You know, I didn't sell him a Willie Mays that I sold you, Rick, that PSA 153 Mays. He wanted to buy that in New Jersey. I didn't sell it to him because he told me he was going to snap it out and put it in a binder.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, Jake.
Yeah.
Hey George, they're roasting you. They're saying is that in a Ziploc bag? It's so baggy.
Hey guys, I think you know, we're getting so old. We're gonna be like the Uncle Drew of YouTube here soon.
Talk to PSA, man. They're the ones who put that stuff in Ziploc bags. They're the ones who damage your cards. I mean, I was telling John some stories the other day from a reholder I had 3 days ago.
Oh,
Anyway.
that was a nightmare, George. I was
Oh,
like, why would anybody do this to themselves?
They just
Bing.
anyway.
Bing.
You know, when
And
they
then
dog
ruining
ear your
cards.
they dog ear your 55 Willie. It's painful.
That's just infuriating that they would dog ear a card.
Yeah, and they rip off part of the front of a 35 Gaudy Yankees card in a PSA 5.5, and the border is all messed up. I'm like, how does this happen? They take pictures before and after. They have the pictures of the way it looked before. They took them themselves, and then they messed it up. But anyway, we should talk about our Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruben just said the Dodgers have just signed JP Wisco.
Best voice in the game.
Hey, well, wait, we got to
That's
roast.
hilarious because he's from Japan.
We got to roast Tony though. I have a roast for him. He wins.
Okay.
He wins my contest, and I got to spend $50 to ship him the prize. That's some bullshit.
That is some super bullshit.
The Dodgers did call my
Never giving
wife.
away dollar shit. What, John? What about the Dodgers?
They called my wife. They were making her an offer, but they rescinded it when they found out she was Korean.
Damn Dodgers. They're signing people with IOUs. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, they're paying these people 40 years from now.
Oh, like
Hey,
Bobby
the Pirates
Bonilla
spent
made
$10
sense.
million this
Yeah,
year.
it's going to make the Bobby Bonilla contract like be the norm.
Yeah, they're
There's going to be
have 10
a
of them.
Yamamoto day, and there's going to be a Shohei day.
Wait,
But I mean, it only makes sense for Cali teams because the taxes are so bananas over there. Well, New York sucks too, but
Lou's just mad because the Yankees aren't going to win their World Series again.
their sixth pitcher is Clayton Kershaw.
I know, it's insane.
It doesn't make
But
sense.
hey, how many championships did the Yankees buy?
hey, whoa.
A taste of your own medicine.
Hey,
Us
Okay.
lonely pirate fans, we
One,
have
2009.
We're already
2009
like
ball.
the season's already over for us. It hasn't even started, but it's over.
exactly.
Everyone,
We already
They
missed the
signed
playoffs.
Adam Frazier. Wow.
like,
Great
you guys
job,
don't know
guys.
what-
I actually like Adam Frazier,
Yeah, but come on.
but what I don't understand
That's
is
the
he
best
plays
we could
second-
do.
He's primarily a second baseman, and we have like 5 second basemen on the team. They
And
must be
he's
gonna play him
primarily
in the
washed
outfield.
up.
I know you should have 5 shorts.
I mean, they brought like 3 second basemen up last year.
Yeah,
You got Nick Gonzalez.
Yeah, Nick Gonzalez is playing great.
He's good. He's a good baseball player.
Yeah, he's very good.
He'll be with the Yankees or Dodgers. And
He was an RBI machine for us last year,
No, you haven't had
and
any.
that's saying something because no one's ever on base.
Hey Don, you re-signed Kutch too. I mean, you know, you got like a 40-year-old Kutch too.
yeah, I know.
Still their best player.
once he cut off the braids, that was it for him. He was no longer an MVP.
It was
No,
like
you know
Samson.
what changed him is that time he got beamed in the back. They always would throw at him because he was our only player, and they hit him square in the back. It was
I
bad.
remember that.
It was really bad, and he was out for a while, broke ribs, and he was never the same player after that. He was probably and I thought he was the best player in the National League before that. Pete Rose said he was the best player in the National League before that.
That's why he won the MVP.
But that was the turning point in his career.
Yeah, for 5 years he was in the top, like in the MVP voting, like top 5.
He
And
was
then-
a
Consistently.
beast, man. He was a hitting machine. He could hit for power, hit for average. I mean, he was great.
He's number
Him
10.
and Starling Marte were like a great duo.
Yeah. What an outfit.
What are we doing with Henry Davis? Who knows, Jason? They're screwing that up too.
Let me show you. All right, how do I put this back on solo?
Put them glasses back on.
You're not going to show us a bunch of Henry Davis cards, are you?
Oh,
Oh wait, why'd I put him on?
the guy who doesn't make videos.
I got to tap it on me. Sorry.
Thank you, Lou.
So this is what Four Leaf just sent me. Henry Davis,
Oh Lord, Henry. Davis.
Oh, look at that!
Wow.
You bought
pretty
that?
badass.
Where you get that?
I don't know where he got it, but it's a panini.
How big is that? That's like half
It's
his
huge.
jersey.
I was going to
Yeah,
say
so-
it's huge.
Well, I mean, these booklets are great and all, but man, they're tough to find a holder.
No, they sell one touches for booklets, bro.
Yeah, but are they all the same thickness? This is thick.
Dang.
I don't know if they're all the same thickness.
I think they have it for like 130 point. Who got you that?
Four Leaf.
Oh, nice. Man, Eric is unbelievable.
Yeah, man, this thing's badass.
We should get him a bat every time.
Are we not signing him this year, Don?
I don't know. Probably not.
Of course, because I just got his card.
He'll be a
Right.
Yankee soon.
That's what happens with the Steelers. Every time I get to liking somebody, I get their cards, and then they're gone.
He's going to re-enter the draft next year.
Well, that happens with a lot of the Pirates, too, obviously.
That's what happened with Buster Posey, wasn't it?
Yeah, I get all these
What?
Garrett Cole cards, and then he's gone.
Hey, put James back up, the missing person, so everyone can see what he looks like.
Yeah.
What?
This is what
All right,
James
who's
looks like.
next?
They call him Milk Carton.
Number 10. Is this our least favorite person?
Are
Bob
we on
yeah.
10
Lewis.
already?
This is number 10, right?
Yeah, Bob Lewis.
Bob Lewis, baby.
Bobby Lou.
All right, rated rookie is our 10th and final vote.
Rated with the last.
Rated rookie.
Rick, why would you vote for this guy?
Well, he has an unbelievable collection. He has a great eye for cards. I mean, great eye for cards. So when not that I was hanging out with him, but at a few tables, he would be looking at cards, grabbing them, put them down. I'm like, that's a
Holy
fantastic
shit,
looking
Bob
card.
Lewis
And he
is in
goes,
the chat.
well, it has this, it has that, it has. I'll move on to the next tape. You know, he just has a great eye for cards.
Bobby Lou.
That
He's actually in the
Bill
chat.
Russell card, the rookie Bill Russell he picked up in Atlantic City was unbelievable. So he's a
Great
I
card,
remember that.
an unbelievable.
That's-
I mean, just knows his
Bob,
stuff.
come on.
So he's been around for a long time.
Yeah, true.
I mean, he collects everything too. You know, he started out, I think, in the Lakers. You know, Kobe Bryant,
He loves
players
Kobe.
like that, and moved on to vintage basketball and collects a little of everything. And
I
Oh
forgot
yeah,
about
he's got everything from some pre-war stuff to modern short prints, high grade, centered
Yeah.
cards. No, but he's got a good eye. He's just
really good eye.
and he's a nice dude too. I've hung out with him on numerous occasions. He's a really nice
And
guy.
I'm more like, oh, there's the card. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. You know, whatever it's cost. If it's this, that, or everything, and he's looking at it, putting it back down, looking at it again, comes back. You know, asks questions. I like that.
If you're trying to get me
Nope.
to talk about woodchucks again,
Woodchucks.
What the hell was that?
Was that your girlfriend, James?
That's Big Brother right there, man.
Yes, voice.
Woodchuck.
Hey, seriously, who was that?
It had to be Rick.
think it was
That's
Rick.
me. I don't know what it came up with. My
Are you asking it
my
about the
iPad
woodchucks?
just whatever I push the button. It puts something about
Did it say woodchucks again?
Yeah.
Like
Kind of channels you
it's
searching there, Rick.
yeah,
Woodchuck, gerbils, whatever.
yeah. Are you searching up Richard Gere again?
You get roasted in the chat, Rick.
I tell you, man, that's just like when we're at the house, man. It's a free for all. Everyone has to take it.
Whose
No
turn
one
is
gets
it?
out of it.
Today, though.
So which one? How many of you guys are going to the national? Lou, you were not going to go, right?
I'm not going.
Don, you're not going.
Nope.
Rick, you're going, right?
Yeah,
James,
for sure.
James, I know you're going. John's up in the air, right?
I'm going if Rick doesn't have a roommate.
Yeah, I have a room for you. I got someone else who wants to. Lou, you want to? Lou, you can sleep with. You can sleep with John.
I think in the bathtub. I'll fly to John's house and we'll road trip it again.
That's a little longer, man. That's too
Are
long.
you guys going to Strongsville? I am. Anyone else?
I'll
I'm
try.
thinking about it.
Too many commitments.
Where are you
Yeah.
staying in Strongsville? Is it easy to get a room?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them available.
It's
Don's
a damn
gonna stay at the house
it's a
by
damn
himself.
shame that we're not getting that house again because it's in Strongsville.
I know,
That
it's like
house
right
is-
there.
The house
right
was
there.
just the best.
Oh, it was awesome.
God.
One of the highlights of my life that week.
We do it
One of the
right,
highlights
man.
of my life was watching Kevin jump over to the fire and watching Dylan and George go at it like two rock'em sock'em robots.
Fucking
And then the meals we had, oh my God. We were eating
Oh,
caviar.
Eric
for
cooked
Christ's sake.
caviar, filet mignon.
You know what? Every Airbnb I've been to with you guys has been, well, it's only been 2, but they've both been fantastic. But then you hear everyone else's is just total shit,
Yeah.
which is just shows how the Misfits roll.
Like
That's how they roll, baby.
People sleeping on floors and toilets not working. And
If we go in 2026,
you gotta-
2026, how far of a drive is it to get a decent Airbnb in Chicago?
somewhere.
You got to bring up Ruben Snyder's comment.
Well, you're not going to get an Airbnb anywhere near there. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because it's all hotel central. It's
He didn't hear you. James.
you're going to have a bit of a drive.
Is there
and then you're going to have to
any-
deal with parking.
Is there any way to get like a hotel that has like
That's sweet.
like bigger like connected stuff and
Penthouse is what
you know maybe like we could all pitch in and we could get something bigger. It's like I don't know what they have.
Yeah, like the Caesar's Palace penthouse.
Oh, it'd be like Hangover.
we could get some
Yeah,
Lions and
That's
Mike
the crowd.
Tyson.
Jason said you can get an Airbnb 20 minutes away in Chicago.
Oh,
Or,
Airbnb.
or Rosemont or whatever that town's
We
called.
got our minds on our cards and our cards on our minds.
20 minutes, we could do that.
No, John, you have something else on your mind, Ruben says.
What's that?
You got to read his comment.
Can you read it to me?
John is still dreaming of the hot tub scene with Dylan.
That was Lou. Lou was in the hot tub with Dylan.
I was never in the hot.
No, it was Jason.
Whoa.
Oh no, Jason, Mr. Fisher.
It was
Jason,
Jason.
It was Jason and
Yes.
Dylan in each corner.
There's 2 photos. There's the PG
Corner
and
is
the
questionable.
X-rated. Remember the props?
Yes, but you were over there showing Dylan your willy.
Oh yeah, I was showing
Hey,
him
whoa. Whoa.
my 1960 Willie.
Yeah, he's like that thing's out of 10. That's like a 4.5.
It was off center.
It's
No, it was centered because I bought it from him.
oh my gosh.
It's beautiful.
If you bought it from him, it wasn't centered. That's why he was selling it.
No, it's cherry. It's cherry. I got it.
Reindeer said that our Airbnbs are the best. He should know. He's been a regular in both of them. Well,
Yeah, man.
We tried
True.
to get rid of him. He just keeps on showing up.
I know.
And we are thankful for that. For sure.
And we might as well give him a shout out too. He's the one that designed our shirts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he designed it.
Man, you guys didn't get the memo?
I know. They're so
James
lame.
is always he's always a step behind, man. He hasn't done his Hall of Fame votes. He doesn't wear his Misfits shirt.
He
Doesn't get
left
in the-
us
the
for
text
four
chat.
collectors.
He gets
I don't even know
fired
why
from four
he's still in
collectors.
Misfits. Why
I mean, this
he
is
still in
why he
Misfits?
got fired from four collectors.
How you
yeah,
get
this
fired?
kind of tomfoolery.
Right.
The hell?
Come on, bro.
I had to call him at work. Hey, James, look at the chat, man. We're voting here.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm at work, man, 24/7. I don't have time.
I
Take some time.
I
Hey
threw up
George, you're into grading. I'm gonna send these babies out. See if I get any
Oh.
tents.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
I
Make that
know
bank.
I memorize all the MVPs from that set, like from because it goes ALNL or MVPs from what 82, 25 years back. I've tried to collect all those cards in my life, and I'm still working on it.
I think I have them all. I think it starts in 62.
Yeah, it does have the fake Murray Wills though.
Yeah.
It has
It
the
has
Murray
the
Wills
fake
that
Murray
you can't
Wills,
get
yes.
in there.
Awesome.
And it has the
Yeah.
Reggie
Yeah,
70.
Oh, I'm sorry. Interrupting you there. Go ahead.
I said it had the 73 Reggie Jackson card that I wondered for like, yeah, I'm like, what is he doing for like literally 25 years? I'm like, what's going on there?
The worst card in 73.
It's just a blur.
Oh, so bad.
Oh, come on, man. I love that card.
It's the worst.
I like it, but
Name a card you
Everybody's always dogging on that card.
don't- It's terrible. I hate it.
But you collect the Mariano Rivera in his street clothes prom
He was
outfit.
in his church clothes. It was like a nice little
yeah,
button.
who buys that card? Like if
Seriously,
I mean, like,
who buys that card?
I've been looking for this card, and it's like, dude, that's like this young guy, and he's all dressed in. Those aren't like the Chipper Jones card too, right?
You know,
You're like,
George
what
has
is this?
freaking 10 of them.
Yeah, both of them.
88 Fleer, Edgar Martinez, like this in the dugout. Like,
okay.
that's the worst card.
Yeah, I'm always like, I don't want to date these guys. I want a baseball card in a uniform. I don't want to carry their picture around in my wallet.
Unless it's Hannes Wagner, right? In a suit.
Well, I'd take that maybe,
Yeah.
but not when he's 12.
Jason said Mariano was going clubbing that night.
No,
He
man.
was.
Ramirez had the gold chain on his, I think, with the polo.
Yeah, the other card I never liked and I never picked it up is that LeBron in the white suit. Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to date these guys. I want a basketball card or a baseball card.
Wait, what did you think about Stadium Club when they came out with the tuxedos?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No?
The Nolan, that's
Prom tuxedo?
Nolan Ryan's popular one.
I don't collect guys. I collect players. In my mind, there's a difference anyway.
But you have all the cards, though. You telling me you don't have the Rivera?
No, I do not have the Rivera.
You're such a liar.
I do not have that card. I
You
don't want
don't
that
have
card.
that card.
No, I don't want it. I don't have a Chipper Jones either.
Yeah, you're a closet Rivera rookie owner. Don't
No,
lie.
I'm not. Never
Yes,
had that
you
card.
are.
Yeah,
You came
Linda
up-
brought this
I
up.
mean,
Do you have the
all-
Nolan Ryan in the tuxedo?
No, I don't.
You're such a liar.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are.
First of all, those cards came out after I had taken a break, and I never went back and got them because I don't like them.
I know what I'm sending you for Christmas.
Yeah, now we're gonna do a whole like John a gift package for you of nothing but like truly odd cards.
Scott, I'm commissioning you to draw him a T-shirt of Mariano Rivera.
No.
I'm going to bring a T-shirt to the
His hands-
National.
His
I'm gonna
hands
bring
are on
a
his
T-shirt
hips.
to the National.
Yeah,
White
he's gonna
Canadian
have the
cards.
tuxedo,
I don't know, dude.
Dave Stewart tuxedo shirt.
Yeah, hey, no offense to people that like that sort of thing, like priests, but I'm not into that.
Bro, come
Yeah,
on.
that's sort of stuff. To each his own. It's a
I
free
call
culture.
it the pedophile card because it's like, I mean, you got a young guy in street clothes. Come on.
a pedophile card. Are you serious?
He's wearing church. It's like it's not even close, bro.
I don't know.
Hey.
They went through this era where when a rookie card became big, then you had, now you want to get prospects, and they kept making cards of these guys. They're younger and younger and younger. I have a Sean Green rookie card, and I never liked it because he just looks so young. It's like, what's next? Are they gonna make cards when they're babies?
Well,
They just kept going younger and younger there for a while.
Dude, if you look at the they got, especially in basketball, they got like Bowman U, and now they have like when
Yeah.
Bronny James was coming up, they have him in high school.
Yeah.
Because they got these.
I mean that was cool for LeBron because he was a high school phenom. We all watched him. What other high school games did you watch on ESPN? That was it.
Yeah.
That's one thing, but I don't know. To each his own. They make high school cards. Don't they make high school basketball cards?
Now they do, yeah.
McDonald's or
It's all about
something.
being first. That's all it is, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They just want to
Because you got to have the rookie card. It's got to be worth 10 million times more than every other card.
shoot. Just wait the following year. Sophomore slump. That's when you buy.
Hey, Canadian cards. I'm not. He just texted me. You want to put something up, but I don't know how to do that, Mike, or whatever you wanted to see.
What's he want to do?
I don't know. He sent a video, but I can't see it without like knocking myself off of here.
Right.
Oh, I'm not sure what he wants.
Is that my FU video?
Probably.
That was a good one.
I wish you could put up that Babe Ruth card that you showed today, where he's kissing a baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
messed
that's hilarious.
that was a
He would
different
so get
time,
arrested today.
guys.
I
My
mean, if he didn't get arrested, it would at least be a civil suit.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
Mike just texted me.
Kissing
It
a
was
baby
that
on the
video,
mouth.
Rick.
A little girl.
It was the FU
That's
video.
what is
Was
that?
it?
That's one of those Frojoy cards.
You act like Babe was slipping in tongue. Come on, man.
Just a
You don't
fact.
kiss some stranger's baby on the mouth.
Well, he was. I'm sure it wasn't even like that, dude.
It wasn't a
probably
bit. Yes,
fucking
it was. Look it up. Somebody, if you're listening, you could go on eBay or Google it. Frojoy card. What 1928? There was a series of them. In one, he's kissing a baby on the mouth. It's not even a baby. It's a little girl.
Yeah, it's a little girl.
Oh,
My
that's
grandma
better.
remember that.
The baby would be better than a little girl.
Yes, it would.
Wait, but when you say little girl, she's probably like 2 or 3, right?
I think more like
Yeah, older.
between 4 and 6. I'd say.
Was that old? Oh, no. I thought she was like 10ish.
Oh, you think she's older?
Dang.
I don't know. You know, they were smaller back then. People were smaller back then. Maybe she was 12. Did you ever go to like a Civil War museum or something, and you have to duck to get into the house because it's so short, and they show
Dude, I
you
can do that everywhere.
they
I
show
go.
you, they show you like the guy's uniform. They'll have it up, and it's like so tiny. Like people were so small back then.
Shoot. In Savannah, when I went to go visit you, the museum they have that submarine, the first submarine. That thing was like a tin can, but people were standing straight up.
You mean in Charleston?
Oh, Charleston, yeah. What I say, Savannah?
Yeah.
Charleston.
Yeah, the Huntley.
Yeah, that's a great museum.
James can
They
stand in
they
that.
all died in there.
What's that?
I said James can stand in those houses.
You can do jumping jacks. All right, so we got you want to recite the 10 again before
Sure. We got Dylan Double D Vintage, Orlando Collector's Dream, Sammy Thunder, Big Scott 35, Hitman 23, Brandon's Baseball Cards, Eddie's Cardboard Chaos, Adam over at Splendid Sports, Tony JP Wisco, and Josh Rated Rookie.
That's a Hall of Fame class right there. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, votes in the books. It's official. All
We
right,
can
guys.
be bought
That's all
for
right,
next
shut
year's,
up.
guys.
What's that?
I think we're the first channel to do a vote, aren't we?
No, 4 collectors did it.
Oh, they did?
They're speaking for the people.
I think, didn't they?
No, they're getting like commenters who don't qualify. They go and speak for the people. It's not their vote.
Oh, that's right. They did a video asking people to. Yeah, that's right. To vote in the comments.
I voted for the Misfits.
You could say we're almost like an error committee. We had what, 25 channels represented?
Yeah, we had 25 different channels that we all at least voted for.
We spent a whole day.
We did, man. Trying to narrow this down.
More than one day.
Yeah. Then we finally, everyone's in the chat now. We waited till to check and see if we were eligible after we did all this.
Let it be known, the last one, the 10th one, got switched around like 5 times. So it's Don's fault that Rated Rookie and no one else got voted in. Don's fault. We blame Don.
Not my fault. He got voted in.
Hey, well deserved for rated rookie.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yes,
They
we're
all
not
were.
hating, but there was others that we were arguing also.
It's going to be tough next year. 2026 is going to be tough.
Yeah, it really is, because there's a lot of new channels out there and they have a lot of subscribers and they get a lot of exposure, and
Yeah.
you know, it's a changing landscape.
Well,
To be honest.
it's truly a changing landscape, because if you think about like the old school cast, like Purple GT, even Baseball Collector, you could tell they had the flip phones, real bad. There was no editing. It was just like record, upload.
What's editing?
Exactly.
I was gonna say, I
what's that?
record and upload. What are you
And
talking
then,
about?
you know, you kind of get the generation when we came up. But now this generation with like the 4 collectors, 3D80s kit, everyone has a podcast or they're hosting some live every week. That's like the new generation. StreamYard has made it so easy. Like that's
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of them are new to collecting too, so that's what they, they're not like you, Lou. They don't have 2 million cards sitting around the show.
2 million. Look at
That is like, that's nothing compared to Mangini.
I know.
You're in Mangini's hallway right now. You can't even walk, I bet.
That's in his bathroom.
I was in his guest room and I was just curious. He had cards everywhere.
I know. I've been in there.
And then
It's insane.
No, you weren't in. No, that you weren't in the third room.
yeah. So
Who,
I was
me?
in his,
Yeah.
I was in the other bedroom. Isn't that what you're talking about?
No, there's a third one now since my daughter moved out.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
and so it says modern football. It's just a plain old shoebox, modern football. So curiosity.
It's not a plain shoebox. It's a BCW shoebox.
Yeah, it's a shoebox. Yeah, but it's shoebox. What did you just say? Shoebox.
Well, you make it sound like I put them in a Nike box.
No, collectors know what a shoebox is.
Okay, all right.
For the new cats, it's one of those. It's crap I got right here. Shoebox. It says modern football, and I go through it. Brady rookie, Brady rookie, Brady rookie, Drew Brees rookie. I'm like, this ain't modern. I was expecting to see like Herbert and everything like that.
That's ultra modern. You got to get your terms down, man. Those are modern.
This is like
the
it
new
shows.
Ones are ultra modern.
It shows people will come up to like James and I, and they'll say, kids like, you buying basketball? You buying modern basketball? And I said, yeah, sure. I'll take a look. And then I open it up and I ask them, you got any Jordans? You got any Kobe's? And they just look at me like, bro, there's Lukas in there. Jokic is in there. Like, I don't have any vintage. And I'm like,
Vintage.
Yeah, Kobe's not vintage, but he's getting there now.
So. George, I know you get this a lot. I got some really old vintage, and it's Junk Wax era cards.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
1989 to 1880, anywhere like 87, pretty much.
Yeah, about 87,
like
I'd say.
92
or 87.
They'll bring over a binder, and it's filled with like 87s, and they're saying, I know these are worth a lot. Would you offer me something for this?
This is a Roger Clemens record breaker. This is the wood grain. This has got to be worth a lot of money.
I would say that 87 really capped off that era where people were buying cases and stacking their garages and all that good stuff. That was probably 87.
These poor guys, man, they think they're going to this card show like, man, I saved my cards. I'm going to make a killing today. And you guys just played them, man. They walk out
like that Chasing Cardboard episode today. Guy had more cards than me, or it looked like it, but nothing was worth anything.
Oh, the one with like the Chinese, the balls from China, like the ink was coming off. Is that the Chasing Cardboard?
Yes.
Yeah, whole bunch of handwritten TTMs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I tell people they come up with a big wagon. They get a big wagon like you fold up wagon like you buy at Walmart, and just boxes and boxes and 88, 89, 90, whatever. And they're just, I'm going through it, and I'm just, you grab a brick of cards and you look through it and there's nothing in there, and I don't need to go through the rest of the box, right? At least that's my feeling. And so they're just, this has got to be worth like $2,000-$3,000. What do you give me for it? I can do half that. I can do half that, but I can't go any lower than that. And I'm just like,
Bruh.
If I was Lou, I'd be like, bro.
Yeah, I had a
Bro,
guy down
I
here.
was like, no,
Bro.
man. I said, listen, I can give you like $40, but I don't really want to. I said, listen, what? These cards are clearly worth more to you than they are to anybody because you've held on to them this long. And they look at me like, what?
They're so
It's like
heavy.
that, but people think the longer they hold on to something, the more valuable it should be. Like almost like these are the storage costs I've amassed over all these years. And it doesn't. I mean, you don't know. So you could buy a card at a show, and within 15 minutes, find out it's worth a lot of money, and flip it, and then you can hold on to something for 50 years and find out it's not worth anything. So
Yeah, I know a guy down here, and he when he found out I collected, he called me one day. He wanted me to go see. He knew somebody who had his dad's collection, and his dad was a store owner. And so I'm thinking, man, it's probably all the junk wax stuff, but there's a chance. So he wanted to know if there's anything good in there, anything worth any money. And I went down and looked, and he did have some Mickey Mantle baseballs, a bunch of them, signed baseballs. I don't know if they were all real or not. They were authenticated, and he had a cool Ricky Henderson like bat, some sort of bat. And those things were something, right? But the when he showed the cards, it was just all that junk stuff. And I was trying to explain to him, I'm like, it might be worth $20 for these, And he was like, well, give me a per card price.
Per card.
And I'm like, it doesn't work that way. Like it doesn't work that way. These aren't stocks. Like it's not like you have, because he's used to the old Beckett where it would say 2 cents for a common. You know what I mean? I'm like, it doesn't work that way. You're not going to get 2 cents for a card or whatever.
Yeah,
But
I'll
he
give
was
you.
so
I'll
mad-
give
he
you a
was
price.
So mad, I wouldn't give him a per.
Yeah, I'll give you a
per
price.
card price.
$5 per thousand, and that's I'm probably high.
Yeah.
Shoot, those 87s now, if you think about it, those 87s are their 62s. Because when I was looking at 62s, it was like early 90s. Those 87s, that's why they look at it as vintage. Like that's real vintage to these young kids,
Well, I mean, there might be a lot less of them out there. I think a lot of people threw that stuff away.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's probably, I hate to say it, it's probably good if people throw them away because there's just too many of them, and they should be worth something because they're awesome cards.
The funny thing is that the cards themselves, like 87 Topps baseball, the cards themselves aren't worth much. I mean, you could mill through a $1 box and you would find a Don Mattingly and you would ask the guy, can you do 3 Don Mattingleys for $1? And he'd probably be like, yeah, that's fine. But if they're unopened wax, if it's wax, people pay for it. Like those 87 Topps wax boxes go for like 70, between like $35, $40, and $75. And it's like people just want to open wax.
Well, no, they want to get 10s. They want to grade them, and that's a good chance. Like when Jeff Wilson paid $15,000 for the 88 bucks of Fleer basketball, and then sent them all in for grading. They're trying to get 10s. That's what they're doing.
But they don't remember that the quality control was so piss poor.
Yep.
That you could open those cards and they're all, the quality control is terrible.
Dude, you could probably open. You could probably open 3 boxes. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you could probably open 3 boxes of 1988 Donruss and not get 110.
Oh yeah,
man, the quality control on those was awful.
Yeah, I mean, I opened one time. This is like a long time ago, maybe 6 years ago. I bought a 1990 Topps vending case, right? And it's got 24 500 count boxes of 1990 Topps. I'm looking for the Frank Thomas no name on front. Now, subsequently, I found out that the no name on front Frank Thomas was never in a vending box, never. So that was stupid. But as I went through it, I pulled out. I mean, you could tell, how many Frank Thomas rookies and Nolan Ryans and Bo Jacksons. I ended up submitting like 10 cards from that entire case. And I got 8 10s and 2 9s. But I mean, this was just not an exercise I ever want to repeat again.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of 90 Topps cards, the stars, if you guys want some for free.
yeah.
Sure. You have a Mariano Rivera?
You have an autograph Ernie Banks I can have?
No, but I'll take a Billy Wagner because I don't have one.
Or a Mariano Rivera.
No, I don't buy cards of guys in Le Tigre shirts. Sorry.
It was Lacoste, all right?
That's true. It was not the Millers. It was like the high-end Miller's Outpost
I
stuff.
couldn't
It
afford
wasn't-
Lacoste growing up. I had to have the Le Tigre
Me too.
at JCPenney.
Yeah, my dad's like, I am not paying like $30 for a non-button-down short sleeve
Yeah.
shirt. Come on.
Well, it was tough for me. I went to Catholic school, so there were a lot of rich kids, and they all wore nothing but polo and Lacoste.
With the collar popped.
Wait,
Well-
double collars. It was two color collars. Remember that?
Actually, we had to wear ties. So that was. But if we went out, we wore polos. But yes, the collar was popped, and I made my mom starch that sucker. She starched all my collars.
She
But I
mad.
never wore that. I never wore that gay sweater that they used to put over. They would tie.
That's because
Remember
you
that?
weren't in a fraternity.
You can't say that anymore.
What sweater?
What, sweater?
Gay.
Oh,
It's a happy sweater, bro. It's a happy sweater.
The happy sweater. There you
no,
go.
I don't mean anything by it.
So, John, you went to Catholic school?
Yeah.
What happened to you?
I don't know.
You go to
Bro.
Greensburg Central.
I did.
Did you?
Yes. I went to Catholic college too.
St. Vincent.
So I started there and ended up at Seton Hill because it was all female, and I like my odds better over there.
They're all ugly there, though.
He was on a minority scholarship.
Not all.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. All right, boys. I'm about ready to roll.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, guys.
Bedtime.
Our
All
votes in the
right.
book. Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for
Thanks,
putting
everyone.
up with our banter.
And
All right, see you
Jake,
guys.
one of us will put in the names of the channels in the description below.
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
John.
Okay,
I'll do
Lou.
it.
Thanks for
I'll do it.
volunteering.
Yeah, okay.
I'll
Yeah.
do it.
I got to go.
See y'all
Go
Later.
Yankees.
later.